Hello there, everyone, and welcome back to Mortis FM, a Star Wars podcast. Or I guess I should say a Star Wars video, because this is a little bit different than what we normally do. If you're a fan of the show, you know that I have a deep passion for lightsabers, maybe even more so than General Grievous. I know, that's a bold statement, but, I wanted to put something out there that I was proud of, because this specific hilt, I have not seen a lot of people make videos about, and I think it's something that's pretty special. I wanted to show off my main neopixel hilt that I use. It is my pride and joy. It is currently the only one that I have with me that is installed. However, it is one of my all-time favorites, and I wanted to show it off to you guys because it has some really cool features and some really cool lore behind it, and I think you guys would appreciate it. And by the way, just to clarify, this is not an ad. I'm not supported by any lightsaber company at the moment. This is just a lightsaber that I bought, that I love, and I wanted to talk about it and share it with you guys. So in Republic Commando, which came out back in 2005 on the Xbox and PC, you lead Delta Squad. You are boss. And if you know, Cole and I are very big fans of Delta Squad. But you don't use a lightsaber in that game, right? You're a soldier. You're a soldier of the Republic. But there's no Jedi. There's no Sith. There's no lightsabers, except one. In the second chapter of the game, there is an Easter egg. On the ghost ship, you take a little path to a ventilation shaft to get past some debris. If you go one path, you carry on your way, you keep going through the mission, it's a great time. But if you take a little bit of a detour, you will find there is something secret. Let me show you on screen what I'm talking about.
Another barricade? These lizards are starting to get on my nerves. An elegant weapon for a more civilized time, huh? Well, guess what? Times have changed.
So that hilt right there is exactly the one that I'm talking about. So this is the box designed by Christian Cruz, I believe. This is Saberbay's Republic Commando. It is also designed by Jimmy Saberjunk, who is someone that I'm a very big fan of. He's done incredible work and one of the best in the community. You get this really nice designed box. But you want to see the saber, right? Let's show you the saber. So this is the hilt right here. This hilt is beautiful. Immediately when I saw it on Saberbay's website, I was absolutely floored. It felt like such a niche saber to adapt in such a high quality, but it is absolutely beautiful. And it is not going anywhere in my collection. It is staying in my collection. As a fan of Republic Commando, I felt very rewarded when I saw this saber was on sale, and knowing that I had found that Easter egg when I was, 11, 12 years old. I played it after the fact. I was very, very satisfied to see that someone had made this hilt. And when I played the game as a kid, it wasn't immediately one of my favorites, but it has this kind of sentimental value to it, which I really, really appreciate. It mixes a lot of elements from both the prequels and the original trilogy. One thing that I love in my sabers is when they have copper and brass accents, kind of like Obi-Wan's or Luke's, which is both real brass and real copper. The rest is aluminum. I really like this anodized kind of deep gray black color. My light is kind of making it look a little bit more yellow as the shine, but I also love the control box right here. And when I turn it on in a second, you will see these LEDs do light up. They blink back and forth. But yeah, I love the design of this hilt. It's so simple. It's super comfy. You can still get a good two-hand grip on it if that's your thing, but it's also really good for just one-handing. I also I bought a blade plug from Saberbay, and I think it looks really good with the brass in here. And I think it complements this hilt so perfectly. So let's go ahead and turn it on, and I'll show you the blinking LEDs, which is one of my favorite features. So right now I have the saber on, but I have it muted because it's very loud, and I will show you when I demonstrate later. But currently you see the blinking LEDs. The blade is currently on, as you can see. But it's just such a nice effect that I love on sabers. Luke, specifically his control box, Kanan's as well. These LEDs just add such a nice, real Star Wars feel to them. And I just love the simplicity, but the utility of this hilt. It just feels like such a like a simplistic and practical hilt. You know, it's not flashy, it's very comfortable. It's basically the perfect length. There's nothing that, you know, is getting in the way of your hands, and it's very nice. I'm gonna turn it off. You still see the LEDs blink for a little bit right after. Yeah, so let me show you the internals of it if you care. You may just care about the hilt, and that's fine. But let me show you the internals, the chassis that came with mine when I ordered it. So right here is the chassis for the Saber. Right there, you can see there are the LEDs. These are the two buttons right here for the plunger buttons. I have an extra, a bigger battery. I believe this is a 21700 battery. Most come with 18650, but this is a 21700, so it has a very long battery life. You got your kill switch right there, and then you've got your board and your SD card right there. Very simple chassis, but very good. I think I got mine in like iridium gold is the color. There's also a 28mm speaker in here, which is it's just so nice. It's so loud. If you want it to be super loud, you can, but of course, you can tone it down. I kind of keep it at like 80% max volume because sometimes it's just too loud, but it is very, very nice. So unfortunately, Saberbay currently does not sell pre-installed sabers. You have to buy all of the separate aspects. However, I do know people in the community, so if you are interested in looking at any of those sabers on Saberbay, reach out to me, comment, let me know, and I can direct you some people who would be more than willing to install a saber like this or any of the other ones that you see on their website. There's some really great people in the community out there that I have made good friends with, so I'm very grateful to know them, and they've been able to help me out getting into this whole lightsaber thing. Now, we have to show you the saber. I gotta go swing it around and try not to embarrass myself.
I'm Jolie Bindo.
The Emperor's Hand.
Just a simple wonder.
Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I know this is a little bit different content than what Cole and I normally do on Mortis, but rest assured that content is not going anywhere. If you're interested in seeing more content like this, please let me know. Of course, I love lightsabers, so as I get more, I'd love to break them down and share them with you guys. As always, may the Force be with you.